Friends, now let us see how to create parameterized view. So for creating parameterized view, you pass the input. Based on that input, the query will execute. So we call that one as parameterized view. Whenever you want to create a parameterized view, you require a bind variable. I think in most of your projects, in Java projects, you have used this bind variable. Bind variable is one which takes the input from the user at runtime. The query will not execute until you give the input at runtime to the query. So now let us see. For example, I want to create a parameterized view on employees entity object where job type you give it at runtime. For example, job type can be clerk, manager. So you give it at the runtime, sales manager, analyst, president. So based on that one, it should fetch the records. So how to do it? So for doing that, what we have is we have parameterized views. Now I am creating let me show you the syntax. So for creating parameterized views, how you have to create is select employee's number, employee's name from. So I am creating from entity object evo where here it is job type, right? Job type is equal to, I have to use this bind var. Bind var is the bind variable. You can give any name here. So now let us see how to create it in JDeveloper. Model new. So what I am creating? I am creating a view object. It is based on entity object. Okay. So see here, this is my, it is based on this, which entity object? Employees evo. So we just wait. So the name of this view object is employee parameterized vivo. This is the entity object. Attributes selected. Attribute setting forget. Query leave it. Bind variables I'll discuss with you how to do it. Now this is one of the option. Java I don't want anything. We discussed this earlier. I don't want to generate Java file. Do you want to add it to application module now? No. Now click some. No, this is the summary part. We'll not discuss this. Click finish. So this is the parameterized view I got. Double click on this parameterized view. So you will get the features of this parameterized view. You get general. So what it is? You have entity objects. On which entity object it is based on? It is based on employees evo. Attributes of this view object. We will see it till. Okay. Business rules. Query. See here the query part. Select commission, department number, employees number, e-name, hire date, job, mgr, sal from for.employees, employees evo. Is this query clear? But now I don't want this query. I want a parameterized query. So for creating parameterized query, I require a bind variable. Or else what you do here is you edit this query. And editing this query, you have expert. Select this. See here, you had normal. Okay. Normal So you can't do anything. So it is grayed out. So go to expert mode. In the expert mode, go to query builder. Say quick pick objects I want. Employees, it's already selected. You can see here. See, this attribute is from employees table. It's already selected. Previously we saw in the view object wherein which we have to select it. But here we already created, so it is selected. But we have to tune it from employee CO. Select I want everything. Where, see, this is where I write the bind variable, parameterized, this one. So here, what is that? Where is job type? Where job type is equal to bind where. Now I'll go to group by. Is it okay? No, I don't want anything in group by. Having clause, I don't want anything. Connect by, I don't want. Bind variables. We have added a bind variable, right? What was the bind variable? You can see here in the where class. It's bind var. So copy this. Go to this bind variables. Create new. So what is this variable name? Sorry, let me remove. See, it got created 2 times because I pressed this new button 2 times. So what is this bind variable name? Bind var. So what is the type of this variable? String. You see, for number, if it is for department number, you need to select it as number. See, it's left to you. Here you have integer, you can select that. You have lots of options, you can see here. Double, float, integer. Okay, you can select any of that. Now it is string. So I'll select string. So let me see the entire SQL query. This is your SQL query, friends. Check syntax. No errors found. Test the query. Query executed successfully. Now click OK. Is it fine? Now next one, what you do is, now everything is done. Now click OK. Now automatically what is happening? You can see here you created a bind variable. Automatically in this bind variable section, one bind variable got created. The name of this bind variable is bind var and the type is string. Now you can see here this is my employee parameterized VO. So it will accept this bind variable at the runtime and then it will execute. So let me save this. Now see here, friends. So this is my view object. To execute this, what I should do? Application module. To which application module will add? We will add this 1am. Okay. So now here you can see in your project you have many view objects. So in my application, what I have already 2 view objects. I don't want this. Remove it in this application module. So what I will do, I want to execute only parameterized view. Click this. Now it is done. It is saved now. And my application module is app module 1am. Now run this. Fine. This is the one. Now see here, I click on this. It is asking me, give me the variable. Give me the bind variable. You can name it here as job type instead of bind var. So here I'll give it as clerk. Click OK. It is displaying the one in clerk. You want to see it in table format? clerk, you can see it. So this finishes a demonstration on parameterized views. Thank you.